Hi, my name is Michaela Gorley, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about why you should play a high school sport, or at least consider playing a high school sport, and think about the benefits of playing a sport, whether it be your health benefits, can your physical health, or your mental health benefits, or the benefits that you will get from playing a sport for your future and whenever you get a job. First, I want to go over some of the qualities that I've gained from playing a sport, one of those being responsibility. I sometimes have 6:30 a.m. workouts, which I have to be responsible enough to get there on time, and then getting to practice on time later in the day, and keeping up with all of my gear. So it really helps me get that responsibility that I may need, not only on the court, but later on in life whenever I may need to be responsible for other things in my job. Another thing I've gained from playing a sport is time management. Once again, getting there on time for practice and games and for morning workouts really helps me to get that quality, and that is obviously something you will need later on when you get a job, or right now whenever you have a job, and it'll just help you get there on time. And one other thing, or a few other things, is a success mindset. Going into every practice, every game, I always have that mindset like, we need to win this. And I think that would help you in your future, knowing that you can be successful. And that also goes hand in hand with your confidence. I think that whenever you know you can be successful, that really helps build that confidence, which I also have gained from playing a sport. Another thing is handling pressure. As a point guard in basketball, I've learned that I need to be able to handle pressure. So say you're working in the ER room as a doctor one day. You're going to need to be able to work under pressure. Another thing I've learned being a point guard is leadership. I've really learned how to kind of control what happens around me, and I think that's really important later on, is being able to be a leader for your team, and being able to work with the team. Another thing that I've also learned is taking responsibility for my own mistakes. Whenever you're in a job, you can't really just blame other people all the time for things that have gone wrong. Sometimes you need to be able to own up to your own mistakes, which is something that I think I've gained from playing a high school sport. Some of the studies that people have reported on why high school sports are beneficial to you are: one, is people who participate in sports are a lot less likely to participate in unhealthy or risky behaviors such as partying, drugs, drinking, smoking. And I've really seen this firsthand in my own friends who I've seen what I think they have gone down the right path, and some of my friends from middle school who decided not to play a high school sport, I've kind of seen some of them drift off in the wrong direction, and it's kind of caused us to not be friends anymore. So I really think that playing a sport really has something to do with that, considering the title that you hold as being a student athlete. Another report in a 2002 study reported by NFHS shows that someone who does not play a high school sport is 49% more likely to use drugs and 37% more apt to becoming a teen parent. I think that knowing that responsibility and that name that you hold in being a student athlete really helps you to make the right decisions and to think about more than just maybe what your parents would think. You need to think about that you are representing a team now, and that really would help you in your future, knowing that you weren't in drugs, and if you go down the right path, you're going to be getting into college, you're going to be making good grades, and you're going to be getting a good job. And all of this can be rooted by playing a high school sport. Another survey conducted by the Minnesota State High School League in 2007 shows that those who play a high school sport have the average GPA of a 2.84, and those who do not play a high school sport have a 2.68. And I think this goes to show that whenever you play a high school sport, it really can also benefit your academics. Now that we've talked a little bit about how it can help you in your future, now I want to talk about how playing a high school sport can help benefit your health now or later on. Playing a sport, you improve your heart health. You are working out that heart muscle every day, just like any other muscle. Your heart is a muscle, so you need to work that out, just like your legs and your arms. And it just improves your heart health. something else is managing your weight. You burn calories and you're also improving your metabolism, which can go further than just these few years that you may play a sport. You also can reduce your blood pressure by keeping your heart and blood vessels healthy. You can improve your strength and endurance. And playing a sport now can help you be really more motivated to continue exercising and working out after high school. Even if you do decide to play a college sport after college, you will be more motivated to maybe go out and run, do yoga, go to the gym. I also think that playing a sport is a really good stress reliever. Even if it is going to run, maybe not just basketball, but any sport really. I know that whenever I'm stressed, I like to go take a run, or I know that being on the basketball court is one thing that I know I can always turn to whenever I'm feeling stressed. It's something that I can really help get all my stress out. With that being said, I also think it can help your mental health, anxiety, and depression. Working out and burning calories, I think it makes you feel good and build that confidence and really help get your mind off of these things that may be stressing you out. So now that I've talked a little bit about how playing a high school sport can help improve your mental health and your overall health, and how playing a high school sport helps you in your future and some qualities that you can gain from playing a sport, I want you to go ahead and think about how these benefits could be good for you and if this might be a good thing for you to consider. Even if it's not, I think it could be good to maybe share this information with your friends who may be considering playing a sport, and I think there are really a lot of benefits that can come from it. So thanks for listening. Bye.